So hi guys, welcome to my unboxing and review of the OnePlus 9R. First of all, let me tell you the specifications of the phone quickly. OnePlus 9R has got Snapdragon 875G chipset, which is one of the most powerful CPU present in the market right now for an Android phone. The one that I have got contains 12 GB of DDR5 RAM and 256 GB of UFS 3.1 storage. It has a 6.55-inch AMOLED 120Hz display. So let us get started with the unboxing of the phone. It is a pretty big or rather tall box and it felt quite heavy in the hands. It has got 9R written up front, OnePlus on the side and a lot of text behind that contains the price and key specifications of the phone. Now as we open the box, first of all we are greeted with OnePlus 9R itself in its pretty lake blue color. Keeping the phone aside for now, we get another box which contains the TPU case, and this case is of a pretty good quality and it has got never settle written on it. We keep that aside, and then we get a lot of paperwork. We get a lot of OnePlus 9R stickers, never settle, and then a red cable club card which is basically the branding thing, and also you can get a few discounts on further purchases if you scratch it. And then there is another paperwork which I could not really focus on, and then there is a quick start guide, there is the safety information, and then there is a SIM ejector pin and a message from the founder of OnePlus, Pete Lau. And then we have got the showstopper, the 65-watt charger of the phone, which can charge the phone from 0 to 100 in less than 40 minutes. And we have got a pretty thick cable with it with white and red color, which looks pretty dope. Now, first of all, let me talk about the build quality of this phone, and I must say it has got a pretty nice build quality. It has got Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protecting both the front and the back glass, and an aluminium frame that houses the very clicky and tactile buttons and the alert slider. Now, one of the most important reasons why I chose OnePlus has to be Oxygen OS. But right now, I'm pretty skeptical about its future after the merger of Oppo and OnePlus. The recent OnePlus Nord 2's UI has already got a lot of similarities with ColorOS. Anyway, as of now, it has got Oxygen OS at its best, and coupled with 12 GB of DDR5 RAM and 256 GB of UFS 3.1 storage, this phone flies through the heaviest of tasks with ease. The last phone that I used was a Redmi Note 7 Pro, and from that, this is a pretty major update. The 120Hz AMOLED display adds to the butter smooth experience of the UI. Now talking about display, Netflix has support for both Widevine L1 as well as HDR, so content streaming is a pleasure in this phone. The AMOLED display used in this phone provides very nice contrast and colors. Now let us talk about the cameras in this phone. This phone has got 4 cameras at the back. The age-old 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 sensor coupled with 1.7 aperture and optical image stabilization. Then there is a 16 megapixel wide angle, a 5 megapixel macro and 2 megapixel monochrome sensor. I don't know why companies give 2 megapixel monochrome sensors in their phone. Anyway, this phone can shoot videos up to 4K at 60 fps. The front camera is 16 megapixel with EIS for videos. Shots come out pretty detailed during the daytime. There is a shift of color from the wide angle to the ultra wide lens. The HDR works fine in most of the scenarios. The macro lens got me some good shots too. At night, the OIS helps bring shots that are pretty sharp and detailed. I mostly use Gcam and so it works fine for me. BGMI runs in all the highest graphics specifications in this phone, as you can see. There was 90 fps earlier, but it has been removed after the 1.5 update. Anyway, I am very bad at this game, but I am just sharing a snippet so that you can have an idea about the gaming performance of this phone. I play in smooth and extreme, and with that I get constant 60 fps, and so I must say the gaming experience is very good in this phone. It is very smooth and lag free. Now, the 65-watt charger that comes with this phone can charge it up from 0 to 100 in around 40 minutes, and the 4500 mAh battery lasts me an entire day with 6 to 7 hours of screen on time. So at the end, I would say OnePlus has made a very nice phone in the form of the 9R. I'm very satisfied with it, and I could easily recommend it to anyone who has a budget of around 40,000. Thanks for watching this video till now. Hope to catch you guys up again soon.